A report to Borough Deputy President Ed Burke, written by Jack Bollenbach. School Road. 5 members of Staten Island Earth's Communicators are meeting this morning, the 11th of December, on School Road, Staten Island, New York. The mission today is to film and document illegal dumping, a major environmental issue throughout sections of Staten Island. There are many locations where garbage and household debris is discarded along the roadways and in empty lots. These areas are hot spots. This morning we will begin at this roadway, which is a major thoroughfare as traffic heads to and from the heavily used Staten Island Expressway and Interstate Highway and Verrazano Bridge. The Staten Island East Shore Little League is a baseball field located on the north side of the street. The field extends from the intersections of School Road and then it's toward Shelley Senior Street, westward to a private home numbered 119 School Road. The curb and sidewalk area is full of garbage. The source of this debris does not come from local residents or people who walk this sidewalk, but from drivers of some small vehicles who use this road. Drivers traveling westward toward the highway and bridge pull over at this location adjacent to the ball field. They eat and drink either beer, soda, coffee, sandwiches, pizza, or fast food. When finished, they open the passenger window and throw the items onto the curb, grass, and around the sidewalk. The garbage accumulates quickly. The site can be completely cleaned up, and in just a few days it's full of garbage. We are voluntarily here documenting the garbage, and will do a thorough cleanup, but it's a temporary fix. What can be done to mitigate this problem at this site and elsewhere in hotspot illegal dumping locations? Our organization can locate, identify, and film these hotspots. We can organize voluntary cleanups, but it will take much more. Elected officials, community boards, local residents can be of great help along with the Department of Sanitation. Just a few ideas that may help as deterrents is placing at the School Road site no parking anytime signs. Also post sanitation department signs warning motorists of fines for illegal dumping. Signs with area under surveillance. Signs like this have been posted at many former illegal dumping sites on the south shore of Staten Island and has been relatively successful. Why not on the North Shore? A campaign to alert public of the environmental hazards of illegal dumping might be a positive way to combat this common problem. Another possibility is the installation of infrared cameras at some hotspots where illegal dumping is a major problem. Just putting up these signs, even if there are no surveillance cameras, can be a deterrent. On to the next site. Tompkins Avenue and Garfield Avenue. Very close to the School Road site is another hotspot. It's located from the intersection of School Road and Tompkins Avenue to the intersection of Tompkins Avenue and Garfield Avenue. Vehicles park along the street, particularly on the western side, where there are no private homes, and dispose of garbage onto the sidewalk and curb. The garbage is the same as on School Road, with the exception of some household renovation debris and all the parts, including tires. The triangular-shaped city-owned lot bordering Tompkins Avenue at the intersection of Garfield Avenue has become a garbage dump. This city-owned land borders the Con Edison substation on Garfield Avenue. Renovation debris, baby carriages, air conditioners, tires, car parts, bottles, cans, and fast food garbage, etc. litter the site. We have cleaned this lot numerous times, but it's definitely a hot spot for illegal dumping. We do not have the necessary garbage bags and equipment such as garbage pickers to maintain the site. The Friends of Mount Marisa, a community environmental organization, would like to adopt the site to maintain since there are trees and it's one of the few remaining open green spaces. This attempt has so far been unsuccessful, yet there are such sites located throughout Staten Island. We know the city is limited in funds, and we have volunteers willing to keep the area clean, but we need materials such as hand pickers, gloves, and bags. Signs posted reading illegal dumping with fines at Tompkins Avenue and Garfield Avenue would be a deterrent. Also, signs warning of video surveillance, even if it's not installed, would be beneficial. Perhaps even installing an 8-foot-high chain link fence 50 feet along the border of this property on Tompkins Avenue would help. Several guys have been seen regularly working on cars parked at Tompkins Avenue. They illegally dump tires and car parts onto this triangular-shaped city-owned property. It's difficult removing this debris since it has a steep slope and sanitation often do not pick it up. Fingerboard Road and Merrill Place. Only a minute walk away from the site on Tompkins Avenue is the intersection of Fingerboard Road and Tompkins Avenue. From this busy intersection, traveling south to Narrows Road North is another hotspot for illegal dumping, with garbage scattered along Fingerboard Road. The sanitation often do not empty the garbage basket on Tompkins Avenue at this busy intersection, and it overflows onto the city street and curb. The primary source of this trash comes from vehicles using Fingerboard Road who throw garbage such as bottles, cans, and fast food items onto the road. Commuters going to and from the express bus stops throw debris on the sidewalks. Another problem along this route is the intersection of Merrill Place and Fingerboard Road. Some residents living in the two apartment buildings at 195 Merrill Place are responsible for garbage on the streets around these buildings. People parking their cars on Merrill Place often dump trash onto the curb and sidewalks. Garbage put out to the curb is loose and not sealed, so it spills out onto the streets. The building management should be responsible for keeping the perimeter of their property clean, but it's rare that they do anything. It's a good opportunity for the city during this fiscal crisis, hard-pressed for cash, to impose fines for any property owners not maintaining the sidewalks outside their premises. Lincoln Place. Lincoln Place is another location of illegal dumping. Commuters park their cars on this street and catch their nearby express bus. Some dump their trash from the cars onto the city-owned property on the south side of Lincoln. Local residents must constantly clean up this trash. A deterrent would be to post illegal dumping signs with fines. Narrows Road North and Narrows Road South at the intersection of Fingerboard Road. At the Narrows Road North express bus stop next to Fingerboard Road, there are two sanitation garbage baskets. Both are almost always overflowing with garbage. Commuters discard trash onto the sidewalks. In the evening, they drive and park on Narrows Road North near the bus stop, waiting to pick up commuters and dump trash from their cars. Narrows Road North up to North Drive is an area of illegal dumping of trash from vehicles. Other drivers waiting to pick up commuters in the evening park illegally, despite no parking anytime signs in front of private homes number 273 and 269 Fingerboard Road. Some drivers dump trash on the street and curb. This is a daily ongoing problem, Monday through Friday. There are no signs posted illegal dumping with fines. Local residents often clean this area at the intersection and along Fingerboard Road. Others occasionally clean Fingerboard Road to Tompkins Avenue. On Narrows Road South from the intersection of Fingerboard Road to Hastings Street is a hotspot for illegal dumping. Commuters catch the express bus at this intersection. Trash is common along this bus stop despite two sanitation garbage baskets. There are no signs posted not to dump trash, and there should be at this busy location. Continuing east along Narrows Road South is a hotspot of particular concern. Extending from the bus stop to Hastings Street, commuters park their cars to catch the buses. Some consistently dump trash from their cars onto streets, curbs, and sidewalk in this area. Sometimes you will find household renovation debris dumped along this road, even air conditioners, tires, and other items. There are no official signs posted on Narrows Road South in this section forbidding illegal dumping with fines, and there should be surveillance signs posted, even if it's not true, to act as a deterrent. The Staten Island environmental communicators have documented the sites at School Road, Tompkins Avenue, Garfield Avenue, Fingerboard Road, Merrill Place, Lincoln Place, Narrows Road North, and Narrows Road South. As a community service, some of us have voluntarily cleaned up these hotspots, but there is no deterrent to prevent garbage from accumulating within a few days. It's an ongoing problem. St. Mary's Cemetery. On Tuesday morning, the 15th of December, Charlie Olson and I went to another hotspot for illegal dumping located around the streets bordering St. Mary's Cemetery. We filmed the debris, and later in this day, before a snowstorm, the area was voluntarily cleaned. The source of this trash is not from pedestrians who occasionally walk along the sidewalks or grassy areas bordering the cemetery, nor from family members who visit the cemetery of their deceased loved ones. The garbage comes from drivers who throw their trash out of the cars onto the streets, sidewalks, and curbs. Some drivers buy food and drink at a nearby deli and fast food shops on Holland Boulevard. They park along the perimeter of the cemetery at Quintard Street, Reed Avenue, Parkinson Avenue, or Kramer Street, consume their food and drink. Some will dispose of this fast food containers, wrappings, bottles, cans, cups from their vehicles. We even film tires along Kramer Street. Like any other hotspots listed, there are no official sanitation signs posted reading "No dumping" and fines. There should be signs posted, particularly along Quintard Street, under video surveillance, even if it's not true. 2 or 3 sanitation waste baskets should be on Quintard Street. Anything to act as a deterrent to illegal dumping. This is only the beginning of our project to highlight illegal dumping on sites on Staten Island. This information we gather will be forwarded to the Deputy Borough President and his staff. At least this is the start of our project to help combat this ongoing problem on Staten Island, and hopefully some progress will be made to mitigate the illegal dumping.